Hey, it's Mike from Junkie on Crafts and Builds, and this is the impressions video of the Classified Series number 130, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Once a Man Cobra Commander. Now, I never thought I would be able to have this figure because of how much Hasbro screwed up the pre-order and availability process. Plus, the aftermarket after the convention was over was astronomical. This guy was going for like 150 bucks, I think, at one point. I recently found a third-party sale on eBay and got this guy for I think $50 with shipping, and retail for this guy was $38, I think. I don't know, who cares, it's in the past by now. So this is my chance to take on this figure. We've all kind of been looking through this now, but we got the lenticular image here of Cobra Commander. Not sure how well it's all coming across, but you can see there's 3 different images across there. The snake, Cobra Commander, mid transformation, post transformation, before becoming full snake. We got Globulus, Nemesis Enforcer. Yes, that is Nemesis Enforcer, not Immortal, whatever. I think that's Falcon. The face, and then of course our Roadblock and Cobra Commander there. Right, got this QR code that goes to nothing with Cobra Commander on the side. Here is the one image in the back. Again, Once a Man, Cobra Commander. There's his stats if you care about that. I sure don't. And there is the snake. We've got an opening on the top. Legalese on the bottom. Let's crack it open right now. Nice little Velcro top. We have the Cobra Commander, being captured and interrogated by Globulus and Cobra Law. And here we have Cobra Commander all on display in a nice big clear window for everyone to see. So with that, let's get him out of this package. And here we have the Cobra Commander Once a Man figure out of his package. He's about 25% reuse from the waist below to the Cobra Commander that we received for the his tank and the upcoming retro Cobra Commander. The other parts, obviously all new sculpting to show the snake transformation here. So let's get a little closer look at him here. That's what really counts. So first thing we want to look at is this head sculpt, and it's really interesting and really detailed. It's got a lot of nice deco across here for all these different eyes that start growing off of Cobra Commander's head. Looks like he has kind of fangs, but they're not painted, so not sure how that works. And then like the lips are kind of like more scaled and everything else. It's obviously, this is kind of the money shot you wanted to have for this figure. So we got that. Got the Cobra, or the snake neck here. Big gap inside there for the double ball peg. We have the soft PVC outer garment of the remains of his, his uniform. And then we have this sculpted snake body torso here and arms. Going around. A little bit of weathering here across the bottom, but not really anywhere else per se. And across the front here. But if this is all going to, if he's going through similar, the area is similar to what he had with the cartoon, he was going to be a little more worse for wear, especially because we don't really have any sort of weathering or anything until you get to his feet. And it's inconsistent in my opinion, because you got this little splotch up front here, but then he's clean everywhere else. Like his boots, I mean, there should be some sort of weathering across his boots, and they didn't even want to spread the weathering into the articulation joints, so that's really distracting. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, we got the black gloves with this little other upper piece here for it. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's the nostalgia hit, but it's not really like wowing me per se. Accessories, most of it we're kind of, you know, used to. We've got the official Cobra Commander backpack with, you know, light blue PVC, silver for these accent pieces, Cobra Commander tampo in there, and it's got the obligatory laser pistol. But this time, you know, compared to the Cobra Commander, you know, with where the cross was decoed, now we got the inside, and the cross itself is black on both sides. Pretty firm, not gummy. Sits inside the backpack as expected. We got our obligatory Cobra Commander dagger. Silver for the blade, kind of goldish for the pommel, and black. And yes, since it is a blade, it's a little softer. Whatever. We get the usual assortment of Cobra Commander hands. We've got a pair of trigger hands, a pair of fists, a pointing to the world saying I was once a man, and then the gripping help me open palm. Additionally, we get a Cobra Commander masked head. Again, this would have done wonders if it was weathered a little bit, but we have this white across the top, and it's not really done too well, or at least on my copy. I got this little mark here, kind of sloppy looking. The metallic silver for the mask itself. So painted over blue, you see. Softer part for the top of the helmet, but yep, we got that. We'll try that on. Additionally, we have this mask that is all scratched and shattered. That's supposed to look like it popped off of there, and there's the inside, so now you know what it looks like. And then finally, the other showpiece for this figure is the PVC paperweight, which is basically Cobra Commander fully transformed into his snake form. We only have the arms as the points of articulation. The head doesn't move. Again, we got all these eyes, open mouth, painted at least inside. You know, it is what it is. We got our little fingernails painted. Nice little sculpt and paint on the back. So, I mean, he's a big old Cobra, but he really doesn't do anything except for sit there, right? There's his separation line for when he was injection molded. So, and just to show that one scene from that one movie, here's the Cobra Commander wrapped around the roadblock. Yes, it's not cartoon accurate roadblock. Whatever. But this is probably the only time I'm ever going to show this, because oh my god, what a pain in the ass getting this thing wrapped around him was, because he's such a thick piece of PVC plastic. To do that, I was worried that I was going to pop the seam where the two pieces were put together for him. But yeah, there you go. Now you can recreate that if you wish. To me, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, other than getting that one picture that you really got to have. There you go. Let's check out the articulation. All right, so for articulation, like I said before, we got a double ball peg. You can look down that far, up that far. So basically, typical classified, not really great. You can get, for the lower part of the neck, you can get a good tilt, but the upper part, you're not getting anything. So let's see if that's different with the other masthead. So we'll take this off, and there's the upper ball peg with zero room to move around. It's like most other classified figures that we get nowadays. If you really want articulation, you just got to trim the inside of this. It doesn't really give you much room because the neck is so tapered up towards the top. But let's see how the other mask looks here. So here's the other mask on, and yeah, it's blocked by the PVC suit, and you get even less articulation out of that head. It sits really low. I'm not sure if I like it, not sure if I'd ever even use it because it doesn't make sense. But you have options, and now if you wanted to put this on your this tank, Cobra Commander, if you want that animated look with the white stripe, you can do so. Easily hits the T-pose, easily rotates around. You got a bit of a butterfly, but it's really kind of ineffective. One, because you get the jacket over top, and yeah, it doesn't really do anything for you. We got our bicep, yep. Pinless double jointed, yep. Rotate, verticals for the trigger hands. Alright, ab crunch. You can go that far down, and really that far back if you utilize the bottom ball peg. If you don't, you're getting absolutely nothing out of it, really. You get a swivel, but you know, with the arch, you know, you can kind of fudge some interesting looks here. But anyhow, we got our drop downs, we got our high kicks, we have our thigh, we have our double jointed knee, a little tight, mid ankle. You can go down one, up one, and pivot. Not as well articulated for this mold to the other ones here, but yeah. So not the super greatest articulation, just because of sculpt and accessories. So let's see what he looks like without the PVC on. And again, like I said, here's the butterfly joint, but you're not really getting anything out of that worth your time. There he is at the back. He's got that same kind of look on the back that you're going to see here with the Cobra. It's, like I said, it's the nostalgia hit. So if you got him, you got that hit. You got your fix. So let's kit him out and mess around with some other comparisons. Here's the big comparison that I wanted to have for everyone to see. We have our HISS tank Cobra Commander with our Mickey Mouse ears, Once a Man, and the new retro card back animation style Cobra Commander. So we've got three Cobra Commanders, three different shades of blue. I don't know which one's the real one that you want to do, the real color. It's frustrating that, you know, pick a color that you're gonna use. I mean, if this is supposed to be from the animated movie, then it should match closer to your retro card back. It's slightly a more vibrant blue than the HISS tank. I don't know what you're going to get out of this, other than they're all slightly different. The legs are all pretty much the same. Oh, I did want to show this guy with the alternate head. Let's see how that looks. And there he is with the alternate head from Once a Man. So now you have your animation accurate Mickey Mouse ears. The camera may kind of show it a little closer in color. It really isn't. If you get a little closer here, this is still a different shade of blue compared to the body. But to most, you can kind of fudge it. I do wish they would have used the back metal head on the HISS Cobra Commander. It would have looked so much cooler. But yeah, I mean, that's the main thing you're looking at. And here's my collection of Cobra Commanders with my KO Supreme Cobra Commander, Mickey Mouse ears, retro, and Wave 1 Cobra Commander. So you have a variety to choose from for your terrorist organization big boss. So final impressions of the Classified Series number 130 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Once a Man Cobra Commander. Say that 5 times fast. This was a good exclusive for the fact that they were definitely trying to strike a chord for those that have that nostalgic hit for the G.I. Joe the movie. And this crucial moment where we saw really the destruction of Cobra Commander definitely hits you between the eyes with the aesthetics, and that's where kind of Hasbro really put the time and effort into the figure in regards to creating the snake skin torso, arms, neck, head that showed, you know, mid-transformation, as well as the final piece here when he became a complete Cobra. Yeah, the alternate head, great, but the alternate head does absolutely nothing for this figure other than the fact that if you want to have it Cobra Commander, now you got it. So besides not having, you know, equal pairs of hands, like the other open palm would have been great for the right hand as well as the left hand. So you could have him kind of gripping his head in the throes of transformation. Articulation's kind of where things kind of, for me, kind of fall apart. The neck, the sculpt itself, the engineering. We're seeing this so much with Hasbro where they want to do double ball pegs, but they're not doing it where it actually benefits the collector in regards to really getting some good articulation. The alternate head is even worse because of the crest on the back of the helmet. Runs into the collar of the PVC coat or whatever you want to call that. And it just, like I said, it sits low in the neck, so you get even less movement around there. The torso in and of itself, a double ball peg would have been fantastic for this, just because you really want to have that ability to really articulate this guy in a manner befitting of like the whole purpose of this figure. You know, he is being transformed in a kind of horrific and I'm assuming painful manner, but you know, best he can do is lean forward. Deco is kind of where the other part lacks. I mean, they try to put weathering in place, but I mean, this guy could definitely use another wash over his chest and the arms. I mean, he's got, you know, dirt on his ankles, but that's about it, and like the PVC coat, obviously, but everything else, he's clean. If you're gonna make it that he's like going through this, make him look grimy, dude. Make him look like he's in the throes of losing everything and becoming this creature. So what do I think? I think he's in my collection now. I'm glad I didn't let FOMO hit me and buy overinflated prices, because honestly, to me, he's not worth it right now. It's all for the nostalgia hit. A for effort for creating that or recreating that figure from the movie. The overall package, once you get it, you're kind of like, all right. That's my thoughts on this Cobra Commander. Did you guys pick it up? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stick around for the next video. So thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.